Hello, welcome back to another video on Samayan 7 Sanctuary. My name's Samayan and I created this sanctuary, a place for people like yourself to come and find their true self and be more in alignment with their true self. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about awareness. And the reason that I want to talk about it is because I feel like during these times, it's super important to be aware. And also, it's kind of the perfect opportunity for us to become more aware about our daily habits and our daily patterns that we go through unconsciously. And the reason that I want to talk about this is because I just kind of experienced this for myself and I kind of got sucked back in. I've been super aware recently of just, my whole being, my whole just sense of who I am. And over the Christmas period, I started going on social media again, and I hadn't gone on it properly for say like 6 months. And I go on it every now and then just to chat to people, but in terms of browsing through, I didn't really do that. And over Christmas, I started doing that again. And what I've realised after I've just come off it again was that I was getting sucked into all this drama that's going on in the world. And obviously there's a load of drama and just all this unnecessary kind of junk, absorbing all this unnecessary junk and just clogging up my awareness. And it made me realize that we all do that unknowingly. And, it's no fault of our own that we've all got these patterns that we've been brought up with and they've been kind of embedded into our beings. But when you take a step back from the things that are kind of triggering these responses in yourself, unknowingly or knowingly, when you take a step back, it really allows you to become more aware of your being and who you really are. And when you're more aware of who you really are, then you're more in alignment with your true self and your true purpose. And just life is such a more pleasant experience. You're flowing more with life. You're not resisting. And again, that's one of the things that I noticed that was kind of creeping back in. Just the self-doubt and the thought process of what am I doing and am I good enough? And we all experience that. And social media, as we know, is the biggest trigger for those things. And that's why I took a step back from it in the first place, just because I was on Instagram a lot and I knew I was getting sucked into just posting my best life and posting my best pictures, and I knew people were comparing with it and I knew I was comparing with other people's lives, and it shouldn't be about that. You should just be living your own life, experiencing your own journey and not comparing it to anyone. So anyway, getting back to the point of this video, it triggered me to kind of create this because people need to understand that being aware is such an important thing, and it's the same as being mindful and being aware. So the things that we can do to improve that or kind of encourage more awareness in our lives is to be mindful, which again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, but meditation and yoga are the perfect things for this. Because when we're focusing internally, when we're being mindful about our breath and when we're being mindful about our body, when we're doing yoga, it just allows us to come back to that state of being, state of being present and not thinking about anything other than the moment that you're in. So being more aware is something that we should all practice now. It's the perfect time to go inside. We're going through the third lockdown 3.0, and to me, being locked down is just the same as being forced to stay inside and forced to go inside. And maybe that's what Mother Earth's telling us to do. It's the perfect time to be doing it. Like I said, we're going inside, we're figuring out more about ourselves. We're evolving as a species. We're evolving as a human race. And this time is even though it's so bizarre, it's such a magical time for this evolution of consciousness, this awakening of consciousness. We're all figuring out more about ourselves. We're all becoming more aware, consciously or subconsciously, but really it's what we need to be consciously focusing on now. We need to become more aware of everything. As soon as we're all aware, as soon as we're collectively aware, then, you can call that awakened, you can call that whatever you want, but we're all awake. every one of us that's living and breathing on this earth is awake. We might just be on different kind of spectrums, different levels of the awakeness, but we're all awake and we all have the ability to be aware. So let's consciously do that. Let's consciously become more aware. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one.